Hey everybody, this is Megan with mkletsart.com and I am here today to give you guys a couple of tips on how to improve your artwork with some daily artist exercises. It's something that I do from time to time. I really should do it more often, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. Is to get back into the practice because it does help. So, grab your art supplies, whatever you've got. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I do prefer, however, if you can get like a large piece of paper. So, like, I have my artboard here, and I like these nice big pieces of newsprint because it is cheap. And this is just exercises. We're not making masterpieces here, so go with cheap materials so that way you're not going to be heartbroken when you crumple them up and throw them away, because let's face it, we can't keep everything. You can grab like some charcoal, let's see, pencils, ballpoint pens, whatever you got laying around. I do also like some pencils that have like a thicker, larger graphite, just because I tend to get a little too nitpicky with details, and this not having a fine point keeps me from going down that rabbit hole when I'm doing my exercises. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first. All right. One of the really kind of quick, basic exercises I like to do in the morning before I start to work is circles and lines in the circles. And just circles of different sizes. Nothing fancy. So the reason why I like using such a large piece of paper is that it really encourages me to use my shoulder. So notice how I'm making these big sweeping motions as I'm going along. And I'm not here with my wrist. That's good if you want to get nice and tight. But look how oblong this circle is. I mean, not that any of these circles are perfect, but being able to move from your shoulder really frees up your lines, makes things smoother. It's a good habit to be in. And then I just make some lines, kind of try and keep the lines within the circles. Ooh. And it doesn't matter, which way your lines are going. Try and make them kind of sort of parallel. Ooh. Those are hooking a little bit. It's training your muscle memory, so that when you do go to make, that beautiful masterpiece that you want to make, you'll have that confidence in your muscle memory that, okay, yeah, I can make that mark. I can set my brush, my pencil, my pen down, and I can make that happen with confidence. So yeah, so that is one of the exercises that I like to do. Pretty simple. Fill a page, maybe two. I know that could get boring. It's like going to the gym and and being on the treadmill gets kind of boring and repetitious, but it makes a difference. So yeah, try some of those. Next up is to draw stuff. Still life, pictures from magazines, people, draw people. Yeah, just anything and everything. Draw stuff. But don't just like, I don't know, let me restart that. Don't draw what your brain is telling you that thing looks like. Really observe, really, look at the thing and draw what you see. Don't draw what your brain is telling you the thing should look like. That's like, it can be tricky sometimes, and sometimes you have to change a little bit of what drawing not exactly what you see, because certain lines will maybe intersect in a strange way, and so it just won't translate well onto paper. But when you're doing these exercises, really try to just draw exactly what you see. Don't draw what your brain is telling you the thing looks like. So I've got my teacup here, and I'm going to draw the teacup. As you're starting to draw something, I do kind of like these like ghosty kind of lines. And even just ghost drawing where you're just, trying to, find where to set your pencil down. And try to look at what you're drawing more than you look at your piece of paper, which may seem counterintuitive, but your eyes and your hands will know how to talk to each other, and if they don't yet, give it some time, keep practicing, and they will. And I think you will end up getting a better result in the end. You'll grow as an artist. I think that if I were to ever get to a point in my life where I felt like I had learned everything, I knew everything, that would be things would get boring pretty fast. Always looking to learn something new, to do a little bit better. There's always room for growth. Oh, this is like challenging for me right now because I really, really want to get into the detail of like where the teacup handle meets the teacup itself. Let it go. Let it go. Finish the teacup, Megan. You can always rethink where your lines were and edit. And then as you get a little bit closer to what you think you've got in front of you there, you can start to make your lines a little bit darker. And look, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's practice, okay? It's practice. Perfection's for the portfolio piece, for your work of art, for your, final composition. This is just practice. Just practice. All right. So I think y'all get the idea. It's not perfect. Does it look like a teacup? Sure, it looks like a teacup. But yeah, I really encourage you all to spend at least just 5-10 minutes a day. Just if that's what you want to do. If you want to get better at your art, then spend 5-10 minutes a day drawing something. Get your muscles warmed up. Get the shoulder moving. Work on that muscle memory, and then find something, anything. There's tons of stuff around you. It doesn't have to be, crazy exotic whoop-de-doo thing. Just, find something mundane and sketch it out. But really take the time to observe it and to draw what you see and not what your brain is telling you that thing looks like. Okay? All right. Have fun drawing, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.